Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, viewers. How are you all doing today? This is Laura. I'm breathing. And you're on to the premiere edition of the Standard. The Standard is all about um, analyzing and talking and establishing the way things ought to be. I mean, the right way, not just the way, but the right way things ought to be. Uh, in the bit of analyzing the right way things ought to be, we're not going to leave out God, the Almighty God. Of course, He is our standard. And everything we do on earth is supposed to be revolving around the standard He has given to us in every aspect of our lives. So today, I'm going to be talking about those ladies who succumb to men who want them or demand that they get pregnant before coming to see your parents. Ladies, that's wrong. No man should give you that condition. If he doesn't trust you to give you children, then there's what we call fertility test. Both of you take yourself to a laboratory and get diagnosed. If that's actually what he wants to do, that's what he wants to know. If he doesn't trust you enough, of course you know. Once a man says that there's a trust issue, yeah, there's a trust issue. He's trying. He's not a fat man, and he is trying to make sure physically that he's actually making the right choice. But no matter how much you trust yourself, when divinity is setting, either positively or negatively, when divinity is setting, that's when you will know that life is not by our mental sense. Our mental sense is actually part of life, but it's not all of life. Life is not all about emotions. Emotions is actually part of it, but not all of it. So when you are living a life, when you take life's decision, mainly from your head or from your heart, you're definitely gonna have issues, and you could be affected. You're vulnerable to influences. Yes, let me put it that way. There are influences, and you're actually vulnerable to them. But when you're going to the standard, or going by the standard or God has set for us, I tell you, you are not vulnerable. You may be attacked, but you can never be broken, except you want to be broken. So, ladies, I want to admonish you: discover your value, discover who you are, discover who you are, know yourself. So, when you see a man who demands, hey, let me see if you can get pregnant before I marry you, tell him no. If he's bold enough to tell you he wants you to get pregnant before he marries you, then you should be bold enough to tell him no. Okay, what if after getting pregnant you lose that pregnancy? And what if after the wedding, the after putting to bed the baby dies? My point is, at first, to start with, the standard is you're not supposed to be involved in a sexual relationship with the person you're getting married to, except after wedding. If you go to 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 18 to 20, you will see that. You're not supposed to. And this demands discipline. And if a man is not disciplined, a man or yourself as a woman, if you're not disciplined enough to uphold that standard, then you're vulnerable to anything in life. Yeah, you are. You are vulnerable to anything in life. So to those of you, sister, my sister in the Lord, I mean, you are actually a Christian, but within yourself, you know you're not a believer, but you're just a Christian. You may be a worker in church. in any of the units of the church. But when life challenges, real life challenges comes to test your faith, you fail. The first challenges that comes to young people is the challenge of discipline, challenge of honor. Ladies, do not lay down your guard for any man. Keep your body. Close your legs. Wait for the right man. Wait for the right time. The right person will not demand that from you. Honestly, the right person will not demand that from you. So wait for the right person. Wait for the right time. And I tell you, you will never be disappointed. Thank you very much. We're going to continue in our next episode. Stay tuned. Just make sure you stay tuned.